Okay. Test. All right. Hey, everybody. It's Mario with Haul Bikes. I'm here with Marilyn Stemp. She is going to take us on a little bit of a tour here of the Buffalo Chip. So I'm going to let Marilyn take it from here and go.
Go. Okay. We're starting out at the main entrance of the Chip at Alkali Road to Fort Meade Way. One of the things you notice when you first come in is the flags in this, what we call the Freedom Field. I sometimes call it the Field of Flags. It's a memorial to all those who have served and protected us through the military. It is a field of 800 flags backed by a 2/3 scale Vietnam War memorial. There's a battlefield memorial in the center of it, and it's a very inspirational place. Lots of people ride out here just to take pictures, just to visit. You can probably see some people out there right now just wandering over to check the roster there for the Vietnam Memorial.
Now, last year we didn't have the wall here, correct?
The wall was here.
Oh,
yes,
it was
it's been here every year for about 16 or 18 years.
Okay.
And behind that wall is Bear Butte, which is, of course,
Right.
a very distinctive geological aspect of the northern hills. So it makes for a really beautiful presentation and gives people a little way to show some honor and respect.
Yeah, we did a ride around yesterday around Bear Butte. We did a loop. Did some dirt roads, and we stopped to get pictures of a bunch of horses in a field, and a dog ran up and jumped on Cindy's lap.
Oh, wow!
It was pretty funny. So, but it was a great ride. It was interesting going around Bear Butte and seeing all that. So
now we're coming into the Crossroads at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip. This is the free access area, which means you can pop in here and get a taste of what the Buffalo Chip is like without spending any money.
Okay.
We've got vendors. We've got the big engine bar, which is newly refurbished this year. You can have your bike dynoed. We've got a garage here to do oil changes if you need fresh tires to head home. We've got a number of different vendors, and of course the Rally Information Center. This is the heart of everything Sturgis. If you want to know where to ride, where to go, where to eat, these folks here, they know it inside out, and they're glad to help.
And I think that's significant in the fact that you've got a place for information here. And it's not just promoting the Chip, it's promoting the rally and everything that's going on here.
Absolutely.
And that's one thing that Chip, Rod Woodruff, yourself, and everybody here on this team really embrace, and I so respect that, because you're here to help enrich that experience for everybody.
Well, thank you. Right ahead you can see the Wall of Death.
Yes.
That's a fabulous, that's the Ives brothers, and they're just fearless. When they aren't doing the Wall of Death, they're running around doing stunts everywhere. They're just two very capable young men.
Awesome.
They've also got BMW demo rides here, and they brought out 2 concept bikes this year.
Yeah, I was looking at those. Those are beautiful.
One of which is about to become a production bike, so you have an opportunity to see that here before anywhere else.
Yep, we saw that at the industry party the other night as well, and they brought that out.
Yes.
And a lot of the press got their first look at it there.
And this is where we had the Bell Brawl on Sunday, where we continue to do Monster Energy stunts, and Cliff Ewing also did some stunts here. And we're right here at the edge of the horseshoe, as we call it, at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip. Today is Rat's Hole Bike Show, which of course is the granddaddy of them all. It's the most prestigious worldwide known show. The winner from the Rat's Hole ends up in Switzerland, and it's just fabulous. It brings out not just radical customs, but amazing vintage, bobber style, chopper style, trikes, anything you can imagine will show up at the Rat's Hole. We are delighted to have Pam and Ted Smith here.
Yep.
And there's, by the way, a show, at least one show in this horseshoe every day of rally. So there's something for everybody.
And for those of you who don't know, Ted and Pam, great people. They're here every year.
The Bikini Bike Wash, of course. We
can't miss the Bikini
miss
Bike
that.
Wash. All right, that's always important. All right. But Pam and Ted, great people. They do a wonderful show. They sell some great apparel and other things. And they actually serve beer down at the arena, which we will see here in a little bit as well.
That's right. And those Rat's Hole trophies are the most coveted. Every builder wants a Rat's Hole trophy.
Yes, they do.
And Ted did a special one this year that has the rat standing on Devil's Tower.
Oh my goodness!
Where you're riding
today?
today?
Yeah, we're going to take a ride out there today. Devil's Tower.
And Ted is actually the son of Big Daddy,
Yep.
so the original Rat's Hole promoter. So he keeps the tradition alive.
And over here you can see South Dakota, Ride South Dakota. We talked to those folks the other day. You saw the video. We got merchandise here, box office right here, so you can pick up your tickets, or you can go around what's a gate 2 that you can also pick up tickets.
East Gate and West Gate.
East Gate and West Gate.
But the West Gate's the big one.
And here we are getting into the area. We're getting into the camp area. So this is an area that you need a wristband for. So you can buy a day wristband.
You can.
Okay.
Or you can buy 7, 10, 12, 15, you know, come as early as you want, stay as long as you want.
And now with that wristband, you get not only the entertainment and the concerts that night, you get to camp here.
Yep, even if you just buy a daily wristband, you want to come see the concert, if you want to bring a tent with you, pitch it, stay all night, and leave the next morning, that's fine with us. In fact, every camper also gets free pancake breakfast, compliments of the Sons of Light Ministry. So come for the concert, stay all night for the party, and head home in the morning.
Yep, so you're going to get fed. They have beverages there for you as well, so it's a great way to start your morning.
This is the time of day when a lot of people leave for rides, so we're seeing a lot of folks leaving for the day. And really the beauty of staying at the Buffalo Chip is that you can go all day, and when you come to park your bike in the afternoon or evening, you're totally safe to enjoy as much party as you want to have.
Yes.
Nobody bothers you, nobody's checking the height of your handlebars or the blood alcohol content of your breath.
Right.
You are totally happy and safe in Biker Disneyland.
And let's talk about that safety aspect. You know, one thing that I think is so good about the Chip is that there's very good security here, but it goes basically unnoticed.
And that's what we like about it. It is unnoticed. There's also EMTs on site if we really have any kind of emergency, but you never see them.
Exactly. So we just passed an area where you can pick up beer, ice.
And laundry. You can leave your laundry and pick it up.
You can leave your laundry. You've got showers, everything here. For the RVs, you've got keepers here, and they'll get your tanks, come by. You just post a flag out there, and they'll come to your RV and they'll pump out your tanks for you.
But if you actually rent an RV from Jack's Campers, who is our partner in that, every rental comes with two free pumps. So 2 free pumps.
Yeah.
And so for the folks who bring their own in, that's a different story. Keepers on hand to help you out.
Yep, that's outstanding. So
now we're coming down to Bikini Beach. This is the place where if you don't want to ride for a day, you can just hang out at the watering hole. You see some pretty girls in bikinis. There are crazy and zany contests on the stage, live music on the stage all day.
And this is really where the party gets started here at the Chip, isn't it?
It is for sure.
So just so you know, before all the other activities get going here, and all the entertainment, they open up Bikini Beach. Now, how far in advance does that happen?
Oh, there's your giant slip and slide, and we've got the rope swing there. So you have people just having a good time at the beach. It opens about a solid week before.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Campers that come out in mid-July just to claim a space, you know.
So yeah, premium spaces. So I can't stress enough, next year's 80th. So if you want to get out here and you want a prime location, now's the time.
Oh, we happened here on a good time. So we did a block party challenge here where people decorate their campsites, and Woody and Nyla, they scan the camp for the first 5 or 8 days. Look for the people who are jumping in with as much enthusiasm as possible, and they give them the award. So this is the Crazy George Award that Woody is right now conferring on these happy folks. They get to fly that flag and claim it until next year.
Okay, and so for those of you who don't know, there's Woody. Okay, Woody is, the CEO, the founder, he's the creator, he's the mastermind of the Buffalo Chip. And the best thing about Woody, I would have to say, is that he knows how to surround himself with the right people, and he's organized a heck of a team here, hasn't he?
Well, he has, yes, and he just keeps it fun all the time. Hey, Woody, say hello. Mario's recording. We just want to introduce you. I'm glad we ran into you.
So there's a great Rod Woodruff, and I love it because I was looking at Rod the other day, and you were up there with Rusty Wallace at the concert, and I just said, there's a guy looking at his masterpiece, and just it's a piece of art here, really, what comes together with all this.
Yeah, but it's the people that come that make it so. They're kind of enablers. That's our goal. Is just being enablers.
We are all the best of neighbors for 10 days or thereabouts every year, and we come out and we have fun and we get along and enjoy.
The trick is, the pressure's mounting already, because it's kind of like, okay, what are we going to do next year to make it better still, right? So we're looking for ideas, because we'll steal every good one that we can recognize.
Well, speaking of stealing, we don't want to steal you from your presentation, but we wanted to take that opportunity.
Well,
okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Woodruff. We appreciate it. So, and so it's like we said, this is a fun and great time. There's Nyla. Nyla's another intricate part of this and everything else. Buffalo Chip has press staff around everywhere, getting all the information they can, get pictures, getting video, and meeting everybody that's here. So
thank you.
So you got to see that. You got to see some Bikini Beach, and we're going to move on and we're going to check out a few more things here.
Well, that was a nice happenstance.
Yes, it was. That worked out beautifully.
And that's really what happens at the Chip. It's serendipity. It's amazing. People will talk about running into friends they never knew they had here, and then they come back year after year, bring more friends, throw them into the mix, and you create family.
And that's exactly it. I know for us, coming here this year has been that much better because everybody that's in the camps around us, Shannon Cow from Counts Customs, he cooks one day, I cook one day,
yes,
and we invite everybody over, and we never know who's going to come by and have a little dinner. I think you and Woody came by and got some pulled pork the other day,
right?
Which made me proud because that's my specialty, one of mine.
Absolutely, and it was fabulous. Well, we're riding here into the amphitheater. This is where all the top bands happen, and nobody anywhere during the Sturgis rally has the bands that we do at the Chip. And the thing I'll tell you about that is that every other website will post our bands and sort of imply that they are theirs, but nobody does what Rod Woodruff does.
I think the two best acts I saw that were playing elsewhere was Cheap Trick, which is a good band.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We just recently saw them. They've been here,
yeah.
and then Red Stud Rising, and you had them here last year.
Exactly.
Okay, so I mean, I hate to say it, but if their bands are playing somewhere else, it's probably happened here. Been there, done that.
Yep. Of course, we had Snoop Dogg last night, Toby Keith tonight. Yep. A couple nights ago, we had Keith Urban here.
That was a great show. We had a lot of fun at that show. Collective Soul, Styx.
And we are here riding actually.
You can see Toby Keith. Their stage is going up for tonight's performance.
I would be remiss if I didn't point out, Mario, that we are actually driving right now on the American Flat Track racetrack that runs right through the middle of the amphitheater. We have the Buffalo Chip TT here on Sunday night, early in the rally. It is one of the 18 sanctioned AMA races in American Flat Track. Yep. And the start-finish line is smack dab in the middle of the Chip's main stage, the Wolfman Jack stage.
And we showed you guys a little bit of video there the other day, and that man was that a lot of fun. And right there, you're seeing the top shelf lounge, so you can pay a little extra, get an upgrade.
And there's no better concert viewing in the world, I don't think.
And you get your drinks brought to you, so you're not fighting through the crowd like we did last night to go get a drink.
True enough.
We gave up. We got a couple of drinks and we just sat down and we relaxed and enjoyed the show.
Then also in the amphitheater, it's a little early yet. All the vendors aren't open, but we have nice folks that have been here year after year in this section, and then the Roadhouse up above, where Monster Energy is this year. They've set up their party palace there.
Yeah, I know the coffee shop there opens up at 6 a.m. So
and they're wonderful people.
They are. I was out there early this morning. I shot a video here at the amphitheater talking about some of the going-ons here.
Then we've got our own tattoo shop with world-class Sean Kama, the tattoo artist, who's been working with us for a number of years. We come down here to the Speakeasy Steakhouse and Wine Bar. It's where you can sit down in air conditioning and get a nice meal, served to you. Of course, general store, more places to eat. You know, this is a little city. Whatever,
It sure
you can
is.
do your laundry, you can ship UPS, you
Yep.
can, you know, there's really nothing here that can't happen.
Nope, it's all done here.
Watch the bump, here we go. Ah! We had
That was a
drag
bit
racing here.
of a bump.
Drag racing yesterday.
Yeah, that was
so-
yesterday. Yeah, I was down watching a little of that.
So there's another, the zip line is right above us. Of course, you can zip line smack dab over the amphitheater
And
during the
it's
concerts.
$20. What an enriching experience.
It
You know,
is,
as the
it is.
concert's going on and you've got Keith Urban or Toby Keith or Snoop Dogg jamming away, all right, you can zip line right across the whole thing. And as you can see how friendly the staff is. Everywhere you go, they wave to you, they greet you. When we say this is like family, it truly is like family.
It looks a little boring from the outside, but the building we're just now passing is our Motorcycles as Art Gallery. Michael Lichter curates a show called Motorcycles as Art here at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip. He invites 35 to 40 builders. It's the most prestigious custom bike show in the industry. People wait for an invitation to this. We get bikes from Romania, Italy, Sweden. We get artists and helmet painters from all over the world to create a gallery of custom motorcycling and custom culture. And if you don't come out to see that, you miss a really inspiring opportunity.
And that's free, folks. That is another area that is free.
Yeah, I'm glad
so
you mentioned that.
You can access that. And I've got to tell you, I was really excited this year, excited every year to see what Michael has cooked up with all the builders. This year's theme was the skinny. And there was a gentleman here, Stefano, who brought, I believe I'm correct, and he brought a bike from Vicenza, Italy, and I loved that because I was stationed in Vicenza. So I was excited to meet him, and we got to talk and became fast friends. And kind of cool, he sent me a friend request on Facebook, so I get to keep up with him now.
But
so.
that's the nature of the chip. You make friends here, you make connections, and they continue.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not a flash in the pan kind of thing. You know, we build networks here.
We sure do.
Yeah.
So we're just showing you more of the camp area. So how many people, on average, come to the chip and call this home for a few days or the entire rally?
It's in the tens of thousands, you know, and it's hard to say exactly how many because each night we've got all the evening concert folks coming in.
Sure.
And so it swells and ebbs and flows, but I will tell you that during the Sturgis rally, the Sturgis Buffalo Chip is the third largest city in the state of South Dakota.
And I'm so glad you said that because that was going to be my next question. So we're thinking alike there. So
Yeah.
You hear that? Isn't that absolutely amazing? The third largest city in the state.
And just so people know, I mean, you can do everything from backpack here with a tent to
Yep.
bring your Prevost in. You know, it goes from the most humble to the most exalted. And when everybody gets here, they are on equal footing. We are all just bikers having fun together.
And that is so true. That
And we
is
do have
so
some
true.
cabins. We do have, of course, those RV rentals. We have spaces that you can just bring your own RV or camper.
So when should people? I mean, I think you're bringing up something that we need to make a point about. Next year's 80th, and we know it's going to be a lot busier. They anticipate 200,000 to 300,000 more bikers next year over this year. So when should somebody look at renting a cabin or
Oh yes,
a trailer?
right away actually, because we were selling 2020 passes 2 months ago.
Do you hear
And
that?
People leaving now are booking the same spot because they don't want to lose it.
Okay.
The other important thing, the sooner you book, the cheaper it is.
Oh, yes, that's a very good point.
That's a really
and
important
that's
thing.
right. You
Get
also
a
have
bargain.
You also have the early bird specials. Even if you're not going to be camping here, you can get your passes for music now. All right, and there's an early bird special on those, so there's a savings there as well.
Yeah, I think the single day passes don't go on until we're a little closer.
That's,
But certainly
yep.
the week-long wristbands
The
are on
long.
sale right now, and I think they're roughly $195 for 7 to 10 days of tent camping and all the concerts, all the racing, all the entertainment.
And I know at Hall Bikes, we're already telling people you better think about booking now because we're having a lot of people requesting now and talking to us about whole truckloads. If we can only bring so many of our trucks out of our fleet here. So if you're going to do that, you want to do it soon.
And speaking of haul bikes, I want to just thank Mario and all the people at Haul Bikes that have made such a great partnership. They do move those motorcycles for Motorcycles as Art for us. Very valuable partner, very great, friendly people to work with, building a network that really we just seem to enforce it more and more every year.
Well, really, I feel like, Marilyn, the gratitude should be all us, because we love being a part of this and being invited and being allowed to be a part of something that's so unique and so special is, to us, is just top notch, and we so appreciate that.
Well, you know what Woody says. He thinks there's something in the dirt at the Buffalo Chip after 38 years of doing this.
Absolutely.
No one else can claim that heritage. There are other campgrounds, but no one's done it as long or as consistently or as well, if I can say that, as Rod Woodruff has.
I absolutely think you can say that, because I've experienced it. We check out the different camps, the different places, and there's some fine camps and everything else, all right? But this is a city within a city. It's somewhere where you can come have all the fun you want. And, if you pass out in front of somebody's trailer, that's okay. They'll cover you up, okay? Nothing's gonna go wrong. Here's the free breakfast that Marilyn was talking about.
Yep,
as you can see.
To Sons of Light Ministry.
So Sons of Light Ministry does this every year, and you can come out.
Look at that, breakfast with Bear Butte in the background.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet, huh?
And that's a beautiful day.
It is.
We've been pretty fortunate with weather this year, I have to say.
Oh boy, we have, but you never know. Anything can happen. Oh, you can rent a golf cart here. We have a partner that brings
that's right.
those
I
out.
forgot about the golf cart.
But truly, if you want the full Sturgis experience, you have to come stay at the Chip.
Yep.
There's no one else that can duplicate it. And it's heritage, it's grassroots.
See, now I told you how friendly everybody is.
And here we're back where we started at the Field of Flags. And I certainly didn't get out, didn't get out into the South 40. We've got, as Mario said, 600 acres, an all-women's camp out that's just wrapping up today, the Wild Gypsy Tour. Other people just form their own neighborhoods, and it just becomes a place we come back to each year.
That is so true, and it's so fun, and every year you make new friends, you reacquaint with old friends, and you look forward to the coming years. That's for sure.
Definitely. Well, thanks for this opportunity to show everybody around, Mario.
Oh, I love it. I'm glad we are getting to share this with everybody, and we'll get this video out there to you guys, and if you get a chance, follow us, follow the Chip, go to their Facebook page, go to any of their social media pages and follow them, because you're going to get your information first there. You'll start getting band announcements probably sometime after the first of the year.
Yep.
And so, if you follow that, you're going to see your favorite bands and who's coming around and everything else. And maybe if you got a band you want to see here, all right, send some input to the Chip. Tell them who you'd like to see, and maybe if enough of you yell loud enough for the right band, Woody and his team can make that happen. So, all right, thank you for being with us, and we'll check back with you later.